Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to absolutely cook and show you how to go from 1k to a million coins in EAFC. So if you want a team like mine that is littered with the best players in the game, you're in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and of course, if you do need some coins or you want your weekend league games played, well, if you've got a team like this, you're probably fed up of teams like this or this, and whether you want your favorite cards as a Redfoot Champs card, or maybe you just want some coins to get who you want, so you can finally beat the sweats like me, then head over to skycoach.gg, make sure to pick the amount of coins or rank that you want, use ProRecall10 for 10% off at checkout, and enjoy. Now, of course, the first place we are going to go always to go from 1k to a million coins. If you've got nothing, the only way to get something is using your daily SBCs. Why? Because how else are you going to get literally something from nothing? How are you going to fathom cards out of thin air? It's going to be your daily bronze, your daily silver, and of course, if we go along here, it's going to be your daily gold as well. So if we scroll all the way along, we've got the gold upgrade here. Now there's 10 of these now, which makes it a lot easier to cook with these. Now, one of the easiest ways to make an absolute ton of coins off the bat, just really basically, is the premium mixed league upgrade method. Now, I've always got this linked in all of my videos because it's such a useful method, and at the minute it's essentially do the bronze, the silver, and the gold daily upgrades, get them all done, and with your 10 daily gold upgrades, obviously you've got 110 players, 10 of them are rare. You can do one set of premium mixed league upgrades very easily, essentially for free from those, and you get a tradable reward back, and then you can craft those cards back in. You'll have like 60 spare, you can keep doing that, and eventually you're actually at a very good easy profit method. Now, if you want a bit of a more thorough explanation on that, check out the link in the description. But that's not the only method that we can make coins, of course, from SBCs. We've also got, you've got the Footies Daily Challenge, which is a good one to craft with that method if you tie it in there, because it's a rare mega pack. Why not? Now, the one thing that's going to cook for you every single week is the marquee matchups. Now, I'm going to get this done when this video is done. Unfortunately, I'd like to actually open it for you, show you how good the packs are, but as you might be able to tell, we've got 29 in the store right now. As we scroll along, we've got 82 plus player picks, we've got team of the week player picks, we've got 85 plus player picks, and there will soon be a Path to Glory player pick. There's also going to be another 70 of those player picks, because as you've probably guessed, if you're around the channel a lot, we are doing another 100 picks video. So if you want to stay tuned for that, that's going to be out tomorrow, along with how to complete any SBC free. But the marquee matchups is an absolute coin. It's just a coin. What was the coin generator is probably the best way, almost a coin glitch, because every time you do this, you're guaranteed profit. You just put in 15k worth of players, you're guaranteed about 40k back. Now, if you get one footies, if you get one promo card, if you get one 85, 86, 87, you've made a whole lot more now. Now, guys, I am incredibly proud to announce we are doing a massive giveaway, as you can see, for hitting 20,000 subscribers. You guys have absolutely smashed it. We're almost on 22k already, and we literally hit 20k in the last week and a half. Now, what we are doing for this giveaway, we've caught the 12k FIFA points times 2, and the 2 copies of FC25 are already available. Now, what you can see is we've also got some targets around the screen there. So if we hit 1k on X, it's going to be 5 copies of FC25. If we hit 1k on Twitch, it's going to be an Xbox Series S. If we hit 1k on TikTok, it's an iPhone 15 Pro Max. All you've got to do to get your entries is follow me on those platforms and Instagram as well. If you, of course, go ahead with the Discord, you're going to see in a moment what you'll get for that. And every single winner of the giveaway will also get a free month in the Discord as well. So make sure to get your entries in. This is running until the 15th of September. So you've got an absolute age to do this. You've got the whole of August, half of September. You've got the rest of July as well. So make sure to get your entries in. I am so looking forward to giving back to you guys, because it means the world to me that you've got me here. Now, as many of you guys know, we've released the free and premium Discord. We've got the free over here, and you can see down there what it entails, and of course you've got the premium on this side, and once again you can see what's in it. Now, if you do want to get in the premium early, of course both of these are going to be essentially inactive until FC25, but if you get in the premium early right now, as you can see down below, it would usually be 119.99. If you get in early, it's 99.99 all the way until the first day of the game, and then it will go back to 119.99. So if you want to get in early, one, you're going to get a discount, and two, you'll get 5 extra entries into the giveaway that we are currently running. If you watch my videos in the past where I've talked about this method, every single time there is comments down below of people going, I got a sick card, I got XYZ walkout, I got XYZ special card. Everyone really likes it because it's a really good damn method. Now, obviously, we've had the footies come out, and how many of these are actually going to be realistic methods for us? Not bloody many. But if we go to the likes of the greats of the game, we have some really easy methods looking at the recent promos. So let's say you've made your 15, your 20, your 30k off of marquee matchups. This is where you go next. It's going to be special cards from recent promos. It's just so damn easy. First of all, you go on the baseline. You go on the bottom end. We got Roy Costa, we got Francescoli, we got Campos, we got those three. Actually, that's exactly who we've got. So we'll knock it down to 30,000 coins. So as you can see, 28, there's a few there. There wasn't a load a minute ago, so maybe we can have a look at seeing who's been listed. 27s are coming up, so these guys might be the ones that we're sniping. Let's have a look at 28. So 28, it seems like there's more. Okay, so 28 there. There's one at 27. Okay, so I would argue you sell these at 29. EA tax is about 1.5k. For those of you who don't know what EA tax is, you lose 5% on any sale to EA. So they just take 5%. If you sell a card at 100k, they take 5k. If you sell a card at what is basically 30k here, they take away 1.5. So if we knock this down by 2k, so 27, we'd make 500 coin profit per card. There was one on the market a moment ago. It's gone now, which means they are definitely selling. Now 26.5 is where we are guaranteed 1,000 coins profit per card. Now I like to get 1,000 coins profit per card on any sniping filter that we are looking above 10k. Why? Because when you're spending 10k plus, EA are going to make around the K off of you per snipe. You know, on this one, they're going to make 1.5k. It's always nice to be making almost as much or as much as EA are making off of your trades. Now, we've got a 27 here. We can compare price this. So you can see there, we click X and we click B. It refreshes the page. That's a really good way of potentially finding snipes. Now, this one here at 27, it's tempting because we are guaranteed 500 coins profit there. Now let's just have a look. How many of them are there at 28,250? How many more? There isn't many. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the risk on this one. I am going to take the 27. The reason I say take the risk is because when there's only 500 coins of profit, the market moves a little bit and all of a sudden I've lost my profit. So that's kind of the risk that you're taking there. But what we're going to do is we're going to buy him and then we're going to try and grab one for 26.5. Now obviously by buying the cheapest one on the market, you are in theory raising the price slightly because obviously now the cheapest on the market is slightly higher, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. There will have been people, there was a few there that were at 27, 500, 28 that won't have sold within the hour. So hopefully people are getting those, almost automatically relisting them and relisting them for less. So we should cook an absolute storm up. So let's do a 10 count because we don't want to spend too much time on this. We've already made some coins. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So finito. What we're going to do is we are going to, oh, if it lets me click B, it's not letting, of course, the app's broke. So once again, I'm complaining about how EA just have a mud game. I don't know how you can release a game with so many unfinished articles, but it's okay. We're going to deal with it. We'll accept it. One thing that's going to be good at the moment is this filter here. We've got a Fantasy FC Hero, CDM. Now, what we're looking for is Torre. I mean, Mascherano being more expensive is insane. We've got Torre. We've got Ramirez as well. If we pop this to a Premier League, if you have a look. What do you mean? It's not lying to me, is it? I'm being dumb. It's La Liga Santander, isn't it? It looks like for some reason, it seems like Ramirez is off the market. I suppose that's probably because I think there's like an Evo for him. I actually packed him the other day, so I don't know if that's cool enough Evo to actually do. Maybe let me know in the comments if maybe I should try it out, let you guys know how he is. You're looking at 25k for both of these, which is insane because I mean Torre is still Torre. He still cooks in game. I mean obviously he's behind the curve, but he's still bloody he's not Mascherano. Let's get that out of our heads right now. 20k is insane, by the way. That's a nice little profit. Let's get that boy right up on the market. So you can see I've already got him. So we're going to list him up for 24, which is going rate, which is decent. EA tax on 24, it's 1.2. So we've actually really easily made a 2.6k profit there after that snipe. So between the two we've done so far, we've made 3k. We've got 2 snipes. And if you bear in mind that I got kicked out of the game for like a minute or so, that's pretty good going. Now on this one, I'd probably be saying we're looking at 22 for the snipes because it's a whole number. It's easy. It's only 800 coins profit, so it's slightly under that 1k that we said we'd want, but it's not miles off. It's not like we're a million miles away. We're pretty close, so it's not something that I'm too worried about going slightly under, because it's for the cause. It means we're going to get a few more snipes. Now another sort of good filter to go on. I mean, I had a look at a few of these. They are just a little bit different. You've got the Copa America Path to Glory. If we go for midfielders, there are a few big dogs. You've got DePaul there. We've got Lo Celso there. We've got Bruno Guimaraes. I think realistically, the route I would usually go down with that would be Premier League, but unfortunately, Alvarez kind of ruins it. So we kind of have to go down that Brazilian route. We've got Douglas Luiz there. kind of makes this a little bit better. Gamarage, I think, just has a curse. Anytime he's got a card that has an option for it to an upgrade, he just loses the games. He simply cannot get an upgrade. I think it was like a Champions League card at the start of the year. That was, I mean, it was a really good card as well. Really enjoyed using it. And then he sucked within a few games. Kind of sucks for me. Kind of serves me right for doing that as a Sunderland fan, because obviously he is Newcastle, which is obviously a mud club. Now we're here on a 90, I guess 95. I think it kind of goes for 95. Now EA tax at 95 is about 5. So you'd go here. You want to make probably about 3k or 2.5k off a snipe. So this is a good price to be sniping them at. Douglas Luiz comes up. We're absolutely laughing. We're cooking. We've made some good profit. Unfortunately, probably going to be here a while for that though, because it's not looking like it's going to be an easy one to go ahead and get. So it's one of them ones you're going to sit a little bit of time with. You might have to go here, do a little bit of compare price. As soon as one comes up at, to be honest, if I saw an 8, I would probably jump on it, even if it's like an 89, just because it's a couple K profit. But you want to be being careful with these. That's the one thing about sniping in this way that can be a bit risky. You can take some L's. Now, one thing that should be an easy filter to kind of move up from is team of the season. And I believe, and I haven't actually checked this, but this is in my head, one that should work. AC Milan. We do have, of course, Rafael Leao. We have Pulisic. We have Giroud. You can do it as a Giroud and a spray and pray, where you're probably not going to see Hernandez, but there is the possibility that it can happen. It's one of them ones that it probably won't, but it can. Like for this one here, we're selling Giroud at about 105 and probably picking him up at 95. So this one, once again, I mean, Giroud, he goes fast, so that's a good thing. If we can get him at 95, that is a win. What I would say is the filter that I think here, 1.4 mil, or 500k, absolutely insane that he's that much. 500k right now for Goretzka is actually pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie. We've got Sancho, Courtois, obviously we talked about this in a previous video. We can do like a filter very easily at like 70k for those guys. Ultimate team winners, yeah, these guys are pretty insane priced. I mean, you can do a filter, it is possible. I mean, I'll show you. Not kind of the budget I mean, it is in the budget that we discussed in this video, but it's not really. Yeah, Kalulu, yeah, you're not in the squad, mate. You're just not. You're not here. You're not what we're looking for. Why do they ruin everything with price ranges, man? Are they really? Why? Okay, well, what you can do, right, is you'd put this to. Actually, do you know what? That worked. 981. Let me have a look. You'd basically want to make sure that the ones of him are under an hour, so it won't work right now. And then you can compare price and you can get Grimaldo. But it's a little bit above, on the higher end of the budget. And all you've got to do to say thank you for this video, guys, as usual, is drop a like down below. I'm sorry if it's been a little bit rushed, maybe not as good as usual. I do actually apologize for that. I'm a little bit tired. I'm very knackered. I only got like 4 hours sleep last night. Obviously, I'm recording 2 more videos after this for tomorrow, so I do apologize that this one's been a little bit rushed. I hope you still enjoy it, and I hope you still subscribe.